Thank you for coming. Happy holidays. Thanks for being here this morning. We have assembled an incredible amount of individuals from the community who will be my chief advisors over the next few months and then hopefully beyond that. We also have a special announcement on some individuals, key individuals in my administration moving forward, and we're going to hop right into that. So there have been 4 decisions made for key individuals. The first is my chief of staff. That'll be Christopher Perino. If you could just step forward. The second will be a special assistant, which will handle communications directly with the media. So please get his contact information today. That'll be Faust Fiore. I'm very pleased to have Kathy Ann continue to join the administration and continue to work with us for the next year and hopefully beyond. Kathy. And we also have Corporation Counsel, Judge Macy, will be staying on as well. And the details of those negotiated contracts will be coming right after the inauguration. So we're still talking about the details of those individual contracts, but we look forward to releasing that to the public very soon. So that's the team. We will be making other decisions over the next few weeks as well. And now let's go into the advisory committee. So I'm very pleased to have co-chairs Carl Garcia from Carl's Collision and Bob Canuel from People Incorporated. Thank you. Actually, I did forget. I actually want to bring up Kathy. She's going to say a few words just about the transition process as we go forth. So please, thank you, Kathy.
Thank you, Mayor-elect. I greatly appreciate the opportunity to be continuing with Mayor-elect's administration. I have had the pleasure of working with Councilor Correa on the City Council for some time and have always found him to be extremely astute, certainly business-oriented and understanding of the business aspects of our local government. And so I am looking forward to a Correa administration. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of great things happening. I can attest personally to the fact that since Mayor-elect started, he immediately hit the ground running. There has been a lot of communication, a lot of work. He's been very anxious in trying to make sure that many of his campaign comments and pledges move forward in a very aggressive fashion, and I'm very excited with a very high energy level that I'm sensing from the mayor-elect and also his team members. So I think we're going to see great things happening in the upcoming term, and it's a pleasure for me to be on board working with you. As far as the transition process is concerned, you'll be hearing from the members. I look forward to working with them as a support resource, and again, there'll be close communication with not only the members of the media but also the public going forward. So I think you're all going to be very excited with what's going to be happening in the near term. Thank you. Mayor-elect.
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. So we have really assembled an excellent team, advisors who, as I said earlier, will be advising me throughout the first term and hopefully beyond that as well. This is an advisory committee, a little bit different than just a transition team. You'll see some recommendations, some best practices from other communities. You'll hear about the things that we're doing really well in Fall River. You'll hear about the things that we're not doing so well in Fall River. And we're going to be extremely transparent with the media and the public as well. So now I will introduce the individual members. Please hold your applause till the end of each, or to the end of all of the names being announced. So we have co-chairs Carl Garcia from Carl's Collision and Bob Canuel from People Incorporated. We have an Economic Development Committee, and we have Chairman Alan Maycomer. We have members George Matuk, Michael Farias, Michelle Pelletier, and Matthew Pachette. We have an Education Committee. We have Jameson Souza as the chairman. We have Tony Rigo, Pam LaLiberty LeBeau, Ed Kostar, and George Tacombe. We have a Public Safety Committee led by Dr. Henry Crowley, our chairman. He's here. Jason Burns, Michael Hoare, Manny Leet, and Linda Pereira. We have an Arts and Cultural Committee led by John Brandt as chairman, Patrick Norton, Sandy Dennis, Jim Soul, and Steve Camara. We have an Organizational Management and City Finance Committee, one that I'm particularly interested in. We have Dave Hebert as the chair, Holly Hill Baptista, Fred Franco, Aaron Tetrault, and Michael Mayoza. We have a special committee on just waterfront development. Very interested in seeing the waterfront develop over the next 2 years. with our partner Ken Fiola over at Froed and some of the amazing businessmen and women on our waterfront. And that committee is led by Peter Cabral as the chairman, Kurt Oliveira, Aaron Kudo, Patricia Todd, and Tony Dias. And those are the 5 plus special committees, one committee that will be advising us over the next few months. I'd like to bring up Carl Garcia to talk about the transition.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. It's been an honor to have been chosen, and it's great to be working with all these wonderful people on the transition team. Really looking forward to not trying to develop some type of report or anything, but to advise the mayor-elect, and as he becomes mayor, to help to advise him, and hopefully make sure that we stay on track and move forward. And I really look forward to rolling up the sleeves and working with these fine people and to develop the city and move the city forward. You know, I look forward to really seeing Fall River transition into the place that we know it all can be. So thank you very much.
So I've had the opportunity to have many conversations with Mayor-elect Correa, and we are on the same page in so many areas. It's a pleasure to be able to work with him and Carl and the members of the advisory team. What I'm hopeful for, and the reason that I'm being involved, is we talk very often about the hope that someday Fall River will be a better community, that someday we'll be successful. Well, I believe in my heart that our someday is today. And I am here and will put all of my energy into helping our new mayor be as successful as he can be.
Okay. Well, that's it, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to being the new mayor of Fall River. I'm looking forward to working with the community, the nonprofit community, the business community, children in our city, and all people here to make this the best place we possibly can. I'm looking forward to working with our governor, our state and federal delegation as well, to really begin to utilize our assets here in Fall River to make this community the best it can be. You're going to see an excellent administration. You're going to see some great additions to our administration, but those details will come at another press conference after the inauguration. So thank you. I'm going to bring up Faust to conclude everything, who will be our communications person. So thank you so much, and have an excellent day.
Okay, the mayor-elect's going to be meeting with his co-chairs for a few minutes, about 15 minutes, and after that, he will be available to the media. So on his behalf, I would like to thank you for being here.
Thank you. So, co-chairs, you